It is time for more oxygen not included. Hey, welcome in. Hey, VOD watchers and all those peeps. Yeah, this is kind of a second oxygen not included stream. The last one kind of ended kind of weirdly just because my internet was acting up, and this is kind of again like a test stream. Like I had originally planned to start playing Hollow Knight today as a first playthrough, but I first want to make sure that my internet is actually working. So it's probably going to take like another 1 or 2 streams until I'm comfortable. Kind of depends on how today's stream works. Anyway, I just have like a little bit of time. It's going to be probably like an hour or so of streaming, which is why I'm just gonna jump in and continue with our duplicate bunker that we started last time. And we will see how the game progresses. Again, like I have not really figured out how the whole DLC works. For the most part, like there are a lot of mechanics to figure out. Last time, and it's, you know, I am so scatterbrained I barely remember what I did last time. I started working on Spom, right. I should probably work on that some more today. Also, we definitely need some, you know, some ladders over here. I've been thinking maybe we should get some gas masks. Because we are really limited on what we can actually use oxygen-wise, right? Like, we might be able to get, like, some polluted oxygen up there. Depending on how our outhouses are looking. Have they already been cleaned? Wait a second. Clear new. Let me get some polluted dirt over here. We do have like a quarter ton. That's not amazing. That's like not that much. You know what? I'm just gonna not track it. I'm just gonna assume that I do not have enough to build like my own oxygen production like that. Also, I still have to check. I'm guessing that the track is just kind of quiet. It's like always kind of hard to tell with audio, especially only has like a relatively loud. Okay, this looks better. A relatively loud main title screen, and the game gets like a lot more quiet later on. I feel like I've sheared most of you, right? You're groomed. Scales are growing. Oh yeah, they have antlers that I'm cutting, right? Sure. Okay, we have that stuff. I also wanted to move... Okay, yeah, I'm working on the lab, I remember. It's been some time. Doesn't that actually mean... I mean, I definitely need a light source, but would a wood heater work? You know, currently I'm filling that one. I mean, that could work technically. But we will see, we will see. Also, let me check something on my second screen for just a brief moment. Okay. Interesting. Alright, we can check that later. Anyway, let's continue here. We have a lot of CO2. We still need to get some oxygen here. I might actually consider getting, you know, some toilet-powered oxygen, if you want to call it that. Alternatively, I can just dig into the oxylite. I know I don't like doing that all that much, but, you know, this one doesn't really emit a lot. If I get, like, some of it, then we can probably move that around. We also have, like, a lot of oxylite here. If I can get someone... Didn't I tell you to... Non-standard? They started changing how storage works. Interesting. Obviously, I told you to store all the oxylite over here. Who is responsible for that, though? Didn't I give one of you the priority to actually do storing and stuff? But you're cooking first. Okay, it's ran. And we can still make some of those skewers. Can I survive for another day or two? I might be able to... Is there like a lot of oxygen? No, that's too thin. I considered like maybe opening that up. We can't really get the oxygen from over here, but we could dig it open. Like, kind of let the oxygen just slowly get up here. That doesn't sound too bad, right? I can reach all those tiles. We do have somebody who can dig, and we still need like some experience so people can actually dig through the abyssalite later on. So this is going to be quite something. Also, I completely forgot last time to click the blueprint. So how about we do that now? I know it's been some time. Let's see. 2 unclaimed ones. Okay, definitely. How many do you get? Like 1 per hour or something like that per week? Like you get obviously 3 per week, if I recall correctly. Resort glitter. Huh. Okay. And the second one is going to be another flower pot. Don't I have that one already? I guess this is a new one. I thought I had one. Furniture, we don't have them unlocked yet, right? And I don't think that they are part of the... What's it, like the planter boxes? They don't have like the blue ones. But they're actually not that important for now. So you're still working. We would need some iron over there. Why am I using iron, not cinnabar? Probably switch that over to cinnabar. Just because it's closer. Cinnabar, we do have like similar amount. Cinnabar, okay. That should be fine, I think. We are just gonna have to make sure that nobody gets stuck there. By maybe building like the outside ones first. Okay, you're eating. I mean, oxygen definitely is getting kind of thin. I don't know, maybe they're just busy with like too many tasks, which is, you know, not that unlikely. I mean, I've given them quite a lot of them. Your grooming stuff, I feel like Frankie should definitely keep them happy for now. By the way, how many critters do we have in here? 7. I'm guessing it's like the standard 8 that I can keep of those. Would make sense if you ask me. Something melted? Oh. Yeah, kind of makes sense with the old heater down there. Maybe I should deconstruct that one. And still, I'm probably not gonna go for some snow here. This one's gonna be kind of dangerous. How much wood do we have now? I might have to at least exchange like the ones around the heater. With like some wooden tiles for now. It's kind of crazy how it's kind of just... I mean, you know, it's an open fire basically. It should definitely heat stuff up. Can I get you to work a little bit quicker? Printables, give me like some oxalite. No oxalite. We have some farmers. Plant murderer farmers, so like a great combination. Slow learner. It's really annoying, but you have super hard digging, but that's diamond and obsidian mining, not the other one. Yeah, not gonna lie, they are not that great, and we are also, you know, kind of limited on oxygen. If we had like somebody who had like second tier skill, because for some reason, you obviously, like if you learn a skill, like super duper hard digging, for example, then you only get the diamond and obsidian mining, and you do not get like the previous tier, which is weird if you ask me. I mean, it kind of makes sense because otherwise those skills would be kind of too strong. And you only need so much. I could give you the next digging there, and then I can just, you know, prioritize it correctly that you can go through your Abyssalite, and then Lindsay can take over. It's actually not a stupid idea if you ask me, especially because you're basically leveling up here. Okay, that's a good idea for now. You have a lot of ice. Like, oh, there's oxalite. That's perfect, actually. Why didn't I realize that there's like a lot of oxalite over here? That at least should, you know, keep us breathing for like another day or two. I hope. If we can get it through here. I mean, it should work somehow, right? Get a new build first. Also, I have not actually placed all the wires yet. And I can just do that through the floor here, right? Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna speed up the game a little bit again. There's like a lot of air over here. Maybe I should just dig over here. Has anyone actually been here? I mean, somebody should have been here. I feel like I've harvested multiple things. Somebody should probably rummage that vending machine at some point. Not that we really need food. Food is actually more than fine for now. Also, we don't actually get the morale bonus currently via barracks and the whole eating arrangement, which is annoying, but hey. You're off-gassing a little bit of oxygen. That's nice, that's nice. It's like 4 kilograms per tile. That's actually not too bad. Wait, how many tiles do we have here? 52, 30. If I dig in here, we should technically still be small enough that this actually works. We can get like all the oxygen over here. Get some plants. And also, you know, keep the tree in without changing anything. I was researching a rock crusher. Okay, we definitely need to plant that one sooner rather than later. Refinement. Where's my rock crusher? I can just probably put it over here. It's going to be annoying because of the snow up here. But we will deal with that later. Just so we have it like all in one area. We do need some for the automation soon. Do I want to use a kiln already? Probably not. It's just gonna generate a lot of heat. Nobody's harvesting over here yet. It's gonna happen at some point probably. Well done. What's the next thing we need to research? We're still on our plan to get automation probably. We only need the wire from here. Do we need something else? Knots? I can use the knot later on. That's going to be a problem once we have too much hydrogen. Depending on how I want to detect that. Either way, I need to research hydrogen generators first anyway. But I feel like maybe let's get the oxygen rolling first, and then we can check. So let's try it like this. Getting some oxygen in. Perfect. We should probably at least be able to breathe for another day or two. And then this whole setup should be getting completed soon, I hope. And we can level up a skill. Ooh, Lindsay also got a... Okay, then we can give you that skill, and... Do I want to get construction up already? I mean, there's not really something I get out of it, so how about we just get digging for both of you? And I let that and check something on the side for just a brief moment. Okay, we can ignore that one as well. Crazy, just starting stream and suddenly people are, you know, messaging you, it's crazy. Just have to check if I can ignore it or not. Because I tend to mute everything I do not care about for the most part before stream. Anyway, let's speed up again. We do have some things to do. Do I want to dig here first? It's probably smarter to move all of that just first. Right. Because we still have to research anyway. And once we're done with this, then they should be quite available anyway. Also, you should probably prioritize the floor. Just a little bit. You can warm yourself up. That's nice, that's nice. By the way, do all of my duplicates have a suit already? Warm coat, that's nice. I feel like all of them have, because we found like 4 in total. Do you have one? Warm coat, nice. Okay, it seems like it. Warm coat. I know Lindsay has like the pink one. Oh, that's beside the point. Yes, the cooking, that's nice. How long do those skewers last, by the way? Just looking at it. It's refrigerated. Almost frozen. So it lasts quite a long time actually. I don't actually have to worry about cooking them or not cooking them. I mean, I would prefer to cook them obviously, since we already have one of those. Like one of those cooks. Okay, Ren. Do your diligence, and then we can probably continue up here. Finally. I say finally, and then they go to sleep. Look at them. Resting. Adorable. Okay. Let's see, you are placing the last few tiles. And once I connect like the wire up here, they can actually use the wheel. Do I want to move the wheel? We should probably move it from over there. Deconstruct one of you. We can place it here for now. It shouldn't actually melt that quickly, which is also kind of nice. The wires are already connected, so I can also remove you. And then those batteries. I mean, I can leave them for now, they're not that important. I just want to have all the people who are moving inside of those wheels up here, just because then they are more or less guaranteed to get some oxygen. So they are more productive. Hopefully at least. I mean, there are still dupes, so who knows. I could dig up here. I mean, those aloe veras don't actually do stuff currently. And then we could dig up here to get like the rest of the oxygen, or like the oxalite to be precise. That's too far though. I mean, maybe they should be able to do that jump, right? I always forget how duplicate movement works with like one of those ledges. Research complete, we have the light. This counts as a light, right? Okay, that also means that this is a laboratory. Nice, we get a research bonus. I do like seeing that. And you're also going to be warm while this is happening. Okay, does that work? Yeah, you can just jump over and you should be able to jump back as well. I wasn't quite sure there for just a brief moment. Yeah, okay. You know, sometimes I feel like this is going to be like a one-way kind of situation. Could improve this area just by putting, I don't know, a flower pot in there. Decor plus 20%, that's perfect. Just pre-planning that I'm gonna allow the priority. They're going to do it at some point, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, we do have the seeds. You are completely filled already. We don't actually need more food for now. I'm guessing, how many are those? There are 18. How great of a plant are you? You're producing... where is it? That's the harvest. Don't they add like a calories per cycle? Okay, we probably need like 4. Yep, that's actually basically enough. The problem is obviously that they are going, like all those critters are eating part of the plant. So we should be at a slight deficit if it weren't for the fact that we are also grilling the food. Okay, you have the liquefier over here. Can I disable this building? Can you still use the building then though? It's like the bigger question. If I disable you, can you still get stuff out of there? Otherwise I'm just gonna, you know, remove the ice and water in there. I just want them to use the liquefier over there. Okay. You're cleaning stuff. By the way, we should probably not be cleaning stuff. Don't auto-disinfect. We shouldn't be getting too many germs anyway, right? Outside of here, and we do have sinks, so I don't really care. Should keep everything clean enough, for now at least. I get it, it's cold. I mean, you just realized that it's cold, but you didn't want to check the wood heater. Okay. Interesting. Okay, now you do. I feel this is really, really relatable, you know? My room is always really cold for multiple reasons. One of them just being that I like it cold, but I definitely feel my hands sometimes, right? They're freezing. But hey. You started digging already? That's amazing. That means we are making some progress. I really want to dig something here. The water weeds are too wet. We do have to dig them up soon. How are we going to get oxygen over here though? Right, it's all hydrogen. Don't really want that. At least for breathing purposes. Could move some oxalite, maybe. So going to dig all of that up here. If I leave it like this, you should be able to access all of it. Nice. Our refinement is almost done, as well as our research. So let's check out the next piece of the puzzle. We do need sound amplifiers, and we do need... It's a hydrogen generator, it's over here. Advanced power regulation. What else do we need? We need... It's been so long, we need a pressure sensor. It's this one, the atmos sensor. Okay, what do I research first? Maybe I'm gonna do the simple ones first. So I'm gonna research that. So I don't actually have to think about it. Going to add that wire. And then I want to get some... I can create mercury, but mercury is probably... Right, like mercury is liquid at which temperature? Above 4,000... you know, above negative 40 basically, so I can't actually use that one. How much copper do we have? Have some slide, I don't care. Hey cat, welcome in and congrats on being first. Let me see. We do have some ore stuff. By the way, how was Paxy's stream? I just lurked there for a little bit. I'm guessing she finished. How about some iron? We really don't have some copper. I'm gonna do like 10-ish for now. New printables, okay. Also, I know that this game is maybe a little bit much, you know, so Final Spiritfarer stream, well, that's great to hear. I hope she enjoyed the game as much as you did, or at least like half as much as you did, you know. Let's get some oxalate, that's fine, I don't really care about dupes currently. But yeah, this game might seem a little bit complicated for now, but you know, we always have like funny animations and weird critters. Like these foxes that have antlers that you can shear for wood. So, great to hear that she did enjoy the game. But yeah. What else do I want to do? Who would actually work on that? Do I have somebody? How am I, you know, kind of cold, weirdly enough, fitting for this game. Also, you know, exercise a little bit and currently just testing the internet. And for some reason, right, like I tested the internet after I had so much trouble last stream. And, you know, that kind of worked. It's still worse than it was before. Like I have like some minor jitters, but I have not had any since I started stream like 25 minutes ago, so that's the first thing. Also, I was like really productive and I'm already done like editing 6 parts of the 22 of Breath of the Wild. Really looking forward to that result of all of that. You know, it was kind of fun to relive like a lot of the moments and see some stuff again, so yeah. I just had to kind of get used to definitely removing all like the fun conversations because they will not fit into the video, right? Just timing wise. Just going to be kind of annoying. Why are you using... I know they are lying on the floor, but seriously, they should be better quality, right? Quality poor? You are currently eating... I don't actually know where I would see that currently, but I saw you eating like a regular apple. They're not as great as like the cooked ones. But yeah, like I did that over the last few days. Did some exercise, like I talked about this, right? There is the like the whole coach to 5K stuff, so I mean, people on the future don't get a summary of your jokes. I mean, I'm gonna do like a thing where I'm gonna link to all the streams so they can actually check them out, but not in a 12-hour video. I try to keep like some of them in, but oftentimes it's just like a half-hour rant that I can't really keep inside of the video, because otherwise like a joke at the end doesn't make sense. I realized that. Like there was like a shrine where we had like a linguistics kind of conversation. I think it was like the first major test of strength. And like I ran into the shrine and then I talked a little bit of that. And then I was like, oh wait, we are in a shrine. What's the shrine all about? So, yeah, that was kind of funny. But I couldn't leave like the half-hour conversation in the beginning in there. And I couldn't also leave the part in there where I entered the whole shrine. Because obviously that doesn't actually make sense without context. So yeah, like those kinds of moments I'm kind of struggling with currently. But yeah, like my goal is just to get like most of it done before I'm done with like the whole vacation time. I still have to do like some uni work later on. So, you know, that's like not that fun. But yeah, I will somehow manage. Also, how's your Wilden going? You know? I mean, I think I saw the last update, you were like complaining about some stairs and stuff. And I have to admit, like, I remember like one stair being terrible there, so. Who needs context for linguistic? Linguistic conversation is always on time. It's true, but it doesn't make sense if you only take like the very end of it. And don't really know the topic and stuff. But yeah, it was like really fun to just see all the moments like in the beginning and see like the stuff that I missed. And also like kind of remember, like I took notes in there like about stuff that I wanted to do later on, and there's so much that I forgot, right? Like all the upgrades that I wanted to do and like Koroks that I completely missed and stuff like that. I still feel scammed because of one of the Koroks that kind of didn't work, even though I figured out how they worked earlier. I don't know why this specific one didn't work, but hey. Yeah, to be fair, there's only one stair I remember where my character got stuck when I played myself. Maybe that's like a problem with the Switch port, because I know that this is not the best one. Just because they kind of struggled getting the whole physics simulation going on the Switch, which, you know, it's the Switch after all. But yeah. Yeah, kind of. I remember there being like one stair where I fell down like multiple times until I realized that the stair just, like the collision was just kind of broken on that one stair. Obviously not mentioning which stair it is, but I feel like it might be the same one that you encountered. I don't really remember what I read there. But it might have been like one of them. But like on PC there weren't actually that many bugs outside of that. So yeah. Anyway, I don't actually know if you heard like the explanation of like the whole game. The last time I could probably go over like a few bits here because I know it's like always kind of overwhelming at some point. Yeah. Again, it's like the whole thing that there isn't actually a real change. It looks like it should be the same thing, but just because of how games work, they obviously have to build like multiple parts and then like stick them together and like hopefully seamless. But like the seamless part just doesn't work for the most part or like a lot of the time. Can I... Wait, you are stuck down there. I kind of have to dig that snow again. And preferably now. Before you suffocate up there. But yeah. I feel like you probably missed the first stream of this, so I'm gonna give like a short introduction to this game. In case you don't know, this is Oxygen Not Included. It's made by the same people who made like... Why is there like something marked here? The people who made Down Staff, like Kley Entertainment. And it's just like a weirdly comedic, like I'm calling it comedic, like the animations are like mostly funny. It's like a colony simulator about like a lot of physics where you try to keep your people alive. Like one of the overlays I'm showing a lot of the time is the oxygen overlay, because the people breathe and you have to make sure that they have like enough oxygen and stuff. It's like that kind of simulator. And I'm testing out the DLC that came out like half a year ago and still haven't gotten around to playing this. I should probably mention I've played this game since it came out in like 2016, the alpha, so... you have to play more since you've done is watch Paxi. I mean, I do appreciate the lurk. And I also appreciate you continuing on your Outer Wilds journey, so don't worry about it. You died twice now, that's frustrating. Yeah, I can see how it would be frustrating. But yeah, I hope you enjoy the rest of your Outer Wilds time. Again, like this is only going to be a short stream anyway, just because I wanted to see how... you know, the internet works, and you know, it's holding up, so I'm likely, like, if it doesn't, like, if I don't drop a singular frame by the end stream, which is going to be probably in like 30 to 60 minutes, I'm going to stream Hollow Knight tomorrow. That's at least the plan. By the way, I found a lot of those flowers already. I can probably plant them. Is that enough for a mess hall? No, wait, I already have a mess hall. Is this room too tall? 64 tiles, okay, this is the problem. Hey, Half Shadow Link, welcome in. I don't know how short your mom is, so maybe. You've already convinced your friends to buy Outer Wilds and say that's a great thing. Everyone who plays that game has to do that, right? It's like a rite of passage, basically. Have you even played Outer Wilds unless you, you know, have recommended it to others? But yeah, I hope you've had a great day, Half Shadow Link. So, I was kind of in thought there. Okay, you're disabled. I don't know if you can extract water from here. I'm just gonna deconstruct you then. I'm just gonna do it, so. Also just recommend it to another person. Doing Outer Wilds work over here, you know? It's like half the game. Yeah, I'm still kind of... I wouldn't say mad about it. Like, I wished I had streamed or made videos around the time I played that game. But it's obviously like one of the reasons why I'm streaming today, right? It's like kind of a very important part of my development, you could say. But it's also kind of sad because obviously I only have like my memories of that time and I really would have loved to see how I reacted back then, so. You just woke up in time for an emotional ride? It's crazy. Oh wait, I saw you posted like a something on the Discord. I couldn't actually check it out because I already started streaming. So. Wow. Complaining about oxygen and first, you know, rubbing your eyes just because of hydrogen? Unbelievable. Yeah. And like, I mean, I had the technology to film it, right? I played it on PC and again, like I mentioned this before, like back years ago, I actually made videos and stuff. And I know how many people would have loved seeing that, so... It would have been fun. But like back then, yeah. I wasn't quite ready for it, I guess. To be fair, it's also been like a few years since I last played. And by last played, I mean ever played, because, you know, it's still Outer Wilds. Kind of hard to replay. Like, there are a lot of people I've heard that they talk about, like, finishing puzzle games and being like, oh, I'm not gonna play it again because I finished, like, all the puzzles. But, like, most of the time I'm feeling like, oh, wow, those are actually games I don't feel like you're going to remember how the puzzles work in like 10 years. Otherwise, it's not that kind of game, right? So, I really wish you could already watch Ryan's playthrough. That is definitely a bad idea. Also, it's going to take up like at least 10 hours before he's doing anything, but it is definitely a great playthrough. You know, that's the reason why I'm even in the community, so. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I believe that you can finish it sooner rather than later. I mean, that sounds like kind of bad. You should definitely enjoy your time, but you know. I still hope that you can finish it sometime and, you know, actually read all those messages that you've missed and the jokes that we made about it. So. Anyway, how are you progressing? I mean, you're still digging over here. I don't actually know what kind of biomes are on this planet. I completely forgot to check that last time. Do we have... Okay, obviously the cave. The ice cave. It's like the new one. Ocean, I know. Magma biome, obviously. Space biome, cool pool. Rust. There's a forest, there's a wasteland. But the wasteland isn't the one I'm thinking about. Yo, Jumper, welcome in. I've played this game for like a week in 2020. I mean, it's kind of crazy. I've actually played it since the alpha or beta. I don't actually know, was the alpha open or was the beta open? Basically, I played before they introduced elements like oil to the game. Like, I remember that was like the second or third big update that I played where they introduced oil to the game in plastic. Which, to be fair, is like really important in this game, but I'm far from actually reaching that. So yeah. Yeah, proper original fan. It's like, I have like 750 hours in this game. I always play it like for a few weeks every year. And like really intensely. And this time I just thought it would be funny to, you know, play the DLCs blind. Actually, the funny thing is, I started stream like on my birthday, and when I stopped streaming, a friend of mine gifted me the second DLC that I haven't, or like the third DLC technically, but like the DLC I have not owned yet. It's not active yet, but hey. Yeah, this is basically my Xmas game. I thought that would be kind of funny, so. Also, I kind of missed something before then. You most likely have issues with some of the puzzles you mentioned. Did I mention some puzzles? I don't remember. I probably mentioned some stuff. I mean, I tried to be very vague about Outer Wilds, so. But yeah, definitely. Like, but still, like, I don't think, like, you could put me in 10 years in front of Outer Wilds and I could solve the whole game, like, no questions asked, basically. There being some puzzles people struggle with? Yeah, there definitely are some that they struggle with. Which is funny because I never struggled with those. I only struggled at 2 places, and both of them I felt really stupid afterwards because they're really obvious. I want to see the solution. You think you have one of those. I mean, if you wanna update me later on, obviously not in this chat, you know, we are all spoiler free, but like if you wanna send me a DM or just update people on Ryan's Discord, obviously I'm gonna read it. And I can tell you if you are talking about the same thing. Because I could see it not being the same thing. Which is the funny part about it. You've mentioned it in a gaming message? I don't know if I might have missed it, or just, you know, I'm kind of scatterbrained right now. You know? You know, talking about scatterbrained, I just remembered something. I kind of mentioned this before, right? Like, when I was a kid, I was in therapy and stuff, because my teacher, like my class teacher in elementary school, thought I was weird. And they made my parents basically put me to a psychiatrist. And all that jazz. And, you know, go into therapy for, like, I was like for 4 years, I think I was between 3rd and 6th grade. And that was fine, right? It's actually kind of fun. No, I was not murdering animals. I was just like kind of a quiet kid, and I was kind of weird. Probably like something, what people would assume somewhere in the autism to ADHD spectrum, right? I know there's like a lot of overlap, like kind of that stuff. And I wasn't like the most social kid, so. You was a kind. The thing was, I was actually really smart. The thing was, I would hand in either A's or F's as grades, like, or like 1s or 6s in Germany. Basically, I would either hand in like a completely empty sheet and would insist on my teacher taking it, or I would have like basically 100%. Because I was just like kind of weird in that sense. Anyway, that's not the important part. Yeah, like weird in that sense, not weird in like, you know, to be fair, I like other weird things still, but let's focus on this story at hand currently. The thing about that is, I never knew like what the psychiatrist taught my parents. Obviously, I mean I was like 7 at the time. So, and I also asked my parents multiple times, mostly my mom, because my dad wasn't really involved in that whole story. You know, he's like the working man basically in the family. And at some point recently, like all the time, my mom always told me that she didn't remember what was talked about after that because it's been so many years and stuff, you know. But recently we talked about like one of the ADHD medications. She was like, "Oh, like the one your psychiatrist recommended to take." Like, I never took a medication or anything like that, but that at least kind of confirms that it's quite likely that I have probably ADHD or something like that. I don't know, but I would also be kind of too lazy to get like another, you know, like get like a proper diagnosis. It's been too many years already. And also I'm not really a fan of taking anything to change like my state of mind. This also includes like health stuff, so. Is ADHD exam expensive? I don't actually know. I feel like this would be covered by my insurance. Gonna be completely honest here. Like, I had surgeries when I was a kid that weren't technically necessary, even though, like, one of my doctors thought it was necessary. Only one, by the way. Like, most of my doctors actually thought I was stupid for taking those surgeries. And instead of paying for that surgery, I was actually paid for every single day I was in the hospital. Because I had, like, problems with my legs. And had that gone on for a long time, then they would have probably had to pay knee surgery like back in the future at some point. Probably like once I'm like in my 50s or something like that. It wasn't like that bad, but this definitely helped. And it's just kind of funny to me always hearing so many doctors who have no idea about like bone structure in legs, because obviously doctors are specialized, talking about how stupid I was for taking that surgery, which massively improved my quality of life later on, right? But yeah. So yeah, that's something. I should ask somebody to go through a medical info to see if they have the diagnosis. Maybe, but I don't actually know which doctor I was at back then. Which is like probably the easiest way to do that. Like if I were to get like a diagnosis, I would just go like, again, properly do like all the tests, right? Like I, as a kid, might have also just been extra weird for like other reasons, and the reason why the ADHD medication was recommended was just because around that time, to my understanding at least, right, I have limited understanding of the whole medical business, it was just kind of recommended to a lot of kids, right, who at least had signs of ADHD, instead of doing like a proper diagnosis, because like the tests were only done like over like the course of a day. And like therapy was actually for like other like social development kind of reasons, right? I talked about like I was kind of quiet kid, didn't really mesh well with like most of the other kids, because I just kind of prefer to be by myself for most of the time. Like the therapy I did was like mostly about like doing like some sort of task. They were like kind of worried that I wouldn't catch up basically in my social development. To be fair, the surgery, which left me bedridden for many months of my life, probably didn't help with that, but, you know. I feel like people don't come to my stream and feel like I am socially... I'm still kind of bothered that the exclamation mark doesn't go away. I don't know why it doesn't go away, so, yeah. They had no idea I would become the CEO of Hell. I mean, I was the best CEO of Hell, twice, by the way. That's very important. Oh yes, I get like another blueprint. Oh yes. What can I get? Ooh, new painting. Nicola devouring his mush. A painting that captures the true nature of hunger. Amazing. I have like so few paintings, by the way, that I can pick. I feel like I only got like a few of the basic ones, maybe like one new one, so... Which obviously doesn't make sense if you have not played the game, but basically you can hang up like paintings, and at some point they basically added skins, and you can get like 3 skins for random items each week while you play. Right, you can't actually buy them, to my knowledge, so it's like just something to keep you, gives you an incentive to play like a few hours each week, and you only get like some for the first few hours you play each week, and then you don't get any rewards, so I don't know. Just to keep like you active in the game, and like most of it is like clothing for your duplicants and stuff, so. I think you have to build your base out of deep slate next summer. Yeah, I will definitely not need it for Nitten for the most part. I will not build Nitten again, like I talked about it. Maybe the year after, but it kind of depends. Like, if I'm gonna be a moderator again for the server, I'm gonna probably focus on the events, and again, like I talked about, I'm probably going to take like some exams during university and focus on that a little bit. I don't know if I have like time to play like 20 hours a day, right? I need to kind of focus on some stuff, but I might do like, I kind of hinted at it and made a joke about it, that I might make a mitten, like a mini mitten basically. And that's going to be something. I want you to get more carrying capacity. Give up on live and play 10 hours a day. I mean, imagine like streaming worked out and you got like enough money for all of that, so... Minitten? No, I'm just gonna call it the mitten. I just replaced the nether part with mini. The mini ice tunnel network, so... Again, that's gonna be something. By the way, is this... No, it's actually too large now. Oh, you can only take 64 tiles. Oh, that explains it. Gonna build a door over here. At least I have some more oxygen. By the way, how are you progressing over here? Very, very slowly. I hate it already. But I did get the oxygen from over here. That's nice. Anyway, Jumper, how's the rest of stream been going? I have actually, you know, checked out at some point and just exercised instead. So, hope you made some great progress there. Okay. I still don't really know if I want to keep the research portal, by the way. It's like a weird new building that just exists where you could get some research out of it, and then just... Now it's like a light sword, and it looks kind of fancy, so... If you ever want to chat in voice chat, yeah. I'm generally, you know, fine with that. The problem is just that I'm kind of busy all the time. But I've always considered, like, I don't know, doing like a co-op stream for like some game if you're ever interested. That could be fun, so... You're gonna go back to playing Outer Wilds? Good luck with that. Like, I believe you can solve all those puzzles. You have solved a lot worse puzzles. Let's be honest. 100% on co-op. Like, there are a few fun games, but it's like always kind of hard to, you know, manage all that stuff. But maybe one day, you know? One day. Isn't there even like the new, like I'm gonna call it new, like the combining chat feature, or is that just something? Did you just slip? Is that just something for Twitch partners? I actually have no idea. I should do that. Yeah, the combined chat viewers were good. I mean, I don't really get why people with like thousands of people in their chats do that all the time. Yeah, that's definitely smart thinking by Twitch. I do agree. Like, having like co-op streams normally is like really terrible actually for growth and stuff. Just because like one of the streamers is generally going to get like all the viewers, and the other one just kind of, you know, fizzles out. But that definitely improves it. Where was I? I wanted to say something about it, but I obviously forgot. Because I'm terrible at remembering stuff. Wait, I'm gonna place a tile over here. Yeah, co-op streams did the far. Yeah, I mean, they are fun. I mean, to be fair... Okay, I actually wanted to talk about chats, but like... I can definitely see it... Okay, you're just going to the bathroom, and that's why you're starving. The thing about, like, combined chats, I don't get it for, like, 10,000 viewer kind of channels, right? I think that's just stupid, because nobody can read the chat anyway. But, like, especially for, like, smaller channels, it's, like, a lot better. Where, like, both of the chats are still readable, and then together they're still readable, right? That sounds like a lot more fun. But, yeah. I've only ever seen people, like, kind of joke about the whole feature, so... It's insane for large ones, yeah, I can see. To be fair, I have also seen. And like, I do like the whole thing where you can then see basically whose chat somebody's part of. And like the funniest moments are always when like somebody uses like a bot like Nightbot or something like that and posts like links, for example. And the other chatters don't have links allowed, but also don't use Nightbot. So the Nightbot just gets banned. It's like always great. Okay, I generally don't know how I'm gonna deal with like this whole situation over here. Like, I'm currently working towards creating oxygen because I'm very limited on that, and this map doesn't really have like a lot of means to produce it. The best means are actually those aloe vera plants. They produce, right? If I recall correctly, they absorb carbon dioxide and produce this oxalide, which then in turn like evaporates into other stuff, and I need ice and carbon dioxide. They're actually not that bad, now that I think about it. I should probably create some of those. I don't know, like, place like another door here. We have like a carbon sink here anyway. And then just plant like a few of them like in here. You're lurking as well. Over stuff time. I mean, enjoy work, as always. And, you know, I will definitely survive here, I guess. Also, again, like, the stream is not going to be going for much longer. This was mostly a stream, so I can figure out if I can stream Hollow Knight tomorrow. And currently it seems like that, right? Like, I lost... It's really funny. I talked about it, like, I had ISP issues, and I couldn't stream for a long time because, like, all my streams were crashing all the time. And then I fixed that, right? Like, I had, like, 10 technicians over, and they all were in disagreement and stuff, and at some point it kind of worked out. And then I had, like, 0 dropped frames for, like, 4 months. And then the... Was it... No, it was the Haven stream, was the first one where I dropped some frames, like 100 or so, which is, like, basically nothing, right? And then I start Oxygen Not Included, and it's just like 30% of my frames are just gone. Never arrive at Twitch. So, yeah. And now it's back to 0. I hope it's going to stay that way. Would be amazing. I've been looking forward to playing Hollow Knight for quite some time. And, you know, I know some people who have also been very looking forward to me playing it, so... Yeah, that's going to be something. I'm really looking forward to that. Something like a new playthrough and all that. I'm gonna just dig, like, all of that here, right? I'm gonna have to make sure that this doesn't lock them in later on. Mmm, delicious. Behemoth patty. Mmm. A little treat left behind by a very large critter. What can I do with those? I can get phosphorite out of those in the rock crusher. And otherwise they're just being produced. Okay. Just a regal kind? Oh yeah, we checked that out last time, right? And I can get like a crest and I can meet those. You can farm gold? The frick? How do I get those? Non-hostile creature, plume squash and nosh beans. Like, one of the big problems that I always saw in, like, ONI for a little long time was that it was kind of annoying to get more ore. I know, like, some asteroids also bring some ore with you. Like, it was always possible to create an infinite amount of, like, refined metals. But, like, getting ore was actually kind of hard. And being able to create an infinite amount of gold sounds actually really amazing. I might just have to create, like, a... You know what? Do you need something special for regrowth? I mean, the regular ones, what are you producing? You're producing those patties. And you can eat nosh sprouts. As well as those... The problem was that I don't need ethanol, right? I might have to go into ethanol refining instead of working on that stuff. It sounds actually kind of fun. Like a lot more fun than this standard way of producing stuff. So how about we do that? How about... I don't need the supercomputer over here anymore because I'm using another one anyway. And then I'm gonna get some ladders going. Right? And my idea currently is I'm still gonna use this as a carbon sink, but I'm gonna grow both the aloe vera plants. Right? They're called that, right? I'm not imagining that. No, alveo vera. I was kind of confused why it was called aloe vera. Alveo vera, okay. And I'm gonna plant like some of those squashes and I can seeding collapse over here. That kind of makes sense. Please dig those out first. Okay, you can do that. Why is nobody harvesting that one? Do I have... We do have some water wheat seeds, that's nice. Can I... Squash... It's probably seed squash? Seeds. We do have one of those. Like, my idea would be to place like a lot of farm tiles here. And then... we can create like a ton of polluted dirt as well as... What do I need for that, by the way? I want to produce ethanol. Where's ethanol refinement? Isn't it around here? Fossil fuels? It's none of those? Is it after refinement somewhere? Wait. Distiller? Ethanol. Oh, wait. Am I stupid? Okay, it's over here. I just moved stuff. Okay, if it's under that, then we can actually research this quite quickly. That sounds like a lot more fun than like the usual methods. So maybe I'm gonna, you know, lower my priority over here for now. Hey, Paxi, welcome in. You wanna stay blind on this game? Have you ever played Oxygen Not Included? I didn't know you were interested in it. But yeah, definitely, internet is improving. If you're still here listening to it, I'm probably going to be able to stream Hollow Knight tomorrow. But yeah. Let's see. I want to get like a grooming station. To my understanding, I do want a shearing station later on. You're cramped already. Can I get like one of you elderlies out? Reproduction is kind of good though. I kind of want to uproot this tile here and get like a proper setup for all that stuff. Murphleys don't really do a lot currently. Decent builder, but can't dig. That's terrible. Mouth breather, also terrible. It's like such an insult. Squeamish, that's okay, but I don't like the nyctophobic. I mean, I can deal with that, kind of. Is there like a... I mean, you can't sleep in complete darkness, but I'm using those heaters anyway, right? Stress, construction, supplying... I know, I don't really need another dupe currently. I know there are some people who really love having tons of dupes, but I do like going slow with that. Okay, you are doing that, and then food, where is it? The drop off and the pickup. Just like that, what snack, right? Gonna replace the floor already with some wood. We're going to need like a lot of wood over time, so maybe I should, you know, get going. By the way, what am I feeding you guys? Phosphorite. How can I create phosphorite? I can create phosphorite using the paddies, right? If I get like a lot of those guys? How old are you, by the way? 110 of 200. I mean, you are probably going to lay some eggs. I still don't really know what the lumen quartz is all about. Like, I would love to move those. A mini egg. Not really, you know, they're kind of adorable, the small ones, so. There's some... Oh, I'm gonna leave like a 2 wide gap now that we have this build. Should be great. I can remove this tile over there. Just to get some airflow in here. And then... When does ethanol... I mean, it should definitely work, right? Ethanol freezes at... Yeah, definitely negative 114. So I can probably get like a pump going. I know that there's like an ethanol lake that we can use to jumpstart the whole thing. We do have power over here. And we don't need those. Let's get it like this, and then I'm gonna get some plumbing here. Get some pipes down here. Should absolutely be able to figure that stuff out. It's high enough. I can probably just run you through the walls and like along here. And I don't actually know how many of those plants I want to have here. I should probably do the math before I do something stupid, like unnecessary. I shouldn't call it stupid. It's never stupid to produce more than you need. Or rarely, at least. You're stretching, that's okay. We'll get to digging. Interesting. I mean, I definitely need to get those ones going. Should just have like a ice storage down there. That's probably fine. Do I? Okay, first of all, I'm gonna pick up those guys, and I want to have at most 8 critters. And then I want to get like a drop off here as well. Yeah, you know, I do like that there's a drop off and a pickup now, but sometimes, you know, I do miss the simplicity of only having like one standing around. Let's get this one down there. And I don't actually need doors. How do I want to... Like, I wouldn't mind having like another stable down here. I mean, it's a great level up. We also have like some wood tiles, I guess, here. We could just have like a regular carbon sink down there once I go like this. And like around here. Like, how much do you guys produce now again? Like, if I domesticate you guys. You are going to produce 36 kilograms every 2 cycles, if I see that correctly. So 80 kilograms per cycle. Wait, isn't it 100 grams? That means... I always forget, how long is a cycle in this? Was it 5 minutes? 10 minutes? I should probably look that up at some point. Normally, like, I would just open... You know what? I'm gonna do that for now. Like, normally I just open the wiki. And I have actually not put a bookmark on that yet. That's interesting. Where am I? Cycle duration? Yeah. Like, normally I just have a bookmark on that side. Just because you need it. 600 seconds, okay. That means you need like 2 plants per dupe. So that would be 8 plants that we need. That we need to fully work all the time currently. Just about. And we should probably, while I'm at it, buildings. No, I want to cancel liquid pipes. Give me some liquid pipes. I'm gonna like have like just a carbon sink down here. For now. This length should be enough. Right? Can dig up here. Remove those 2 tiles, and then we can... We don't have the better farm tiles yet, but we can use them soon. That's fine. And that should be fine enough, and we should get like a lot of oxalite, and the oxalite is going to off-gas, and since we are opening up all this stuff here, we should be able to breathe soon. And again, it sounds like a lot more interesting than the stuff I would usually do, which obviously is just a boring spawn. I mean, it's efficient. I don't actually know if this will even be able to close, or like come close to competing. Likely not going to be able to, but hey. Let's try it like this. And speed up the game once more. Again, this is like lowered. Did somebody analyze this one already? No. We could do that, but it's not done yet. Also, I'm running out of power constantly. Which makes sense. Nobody's working on it. Who would work on it, by the way? Do I have like a priority for somebody to do the operating? No. I'm just gonna let Nisbet do that. Since Nisbet is in the base anyway, for research purposes. Okay. Why are you slipping? Is ice just slippy now? Like, I didn't know that it was an effect in this game. That's new. Does it tell you something about that? No, properties? I just see somebody slipping now all the time. Okay. This time nobody slipped, okay. I am so confused now. This might just be a new mechanic, obviously. I do like when they add like new mechanics. That could be somewhat interesting. Like, to be fair, this planet pack kind of just feels like a challenge in the early game. Obviously, like, once you are like in mid-game, it doesn't really add like a lot of challenge, but I do like that they are adding more critters. Critters are always great. I love critters in this game. So, do-it-yourself cord, more quartz, a lot of ethanol again. Not that I need it right now. You are happy-ish. You're not even sinking right now. We might need to add some airflow tiles over there. I always thought, wasn't carbon dioxide the gas that goes to the bottom right? I always thought it did. It might have been bottom left. Because it just kind of feels... And to be fair, it kind of just spills out currently. Might just take some time. Maybe I'm just overthinking it. That's okay. Why didn't... Like, I remembered building like those ladders last time, but I guess I didn't find this one. New building, geothermal power plant. This is a new one. An abandoned geothermal power plant has been discovered. My scans indicate that this facility comprises multiple buildings. No, comprises multiple buildings located throughout the plant. With plumbing entrenched so deeply in the terrain that much of it is beyond our reach. Most of the accessible ports, portions look quite functional. Oh. I need to find other people. Clear geoblock. Can I just... I don't know what this is all about. Reconnect this building steel plumbing system to restore function? What? I mean, there's like a lot of stuff at least. Inspect you. Single page of a long printout remains legible. It scans database. Okay. Just gonna inspect everything. In the discarded journal, inside remains most intact. It scans the pages. I scan the pages of use. Interesting. Basic ladders. I cannot inspect you, but I can inspect you. A few loose papers can be found inside. Inside of the robotic arm? Why? I scan the ones that look interesting. I might read those like... I feel like I'm not gonna read them on stream, let's be honest. Not a big fan of reading on stream. I was kind of scared there for a second. No, it's just a shine nymph that's cold. I'm gonna still lower the priority down here. You can do that like once you're done with all the other stuff. There's like way too much work up here. Closing you guys down. To be fair, like the geothermal plant sounds useful. Okay, you're still building, that's fine. You are allowed to complain. And we still need to wrangle you. And again, I need to plant those guys. Plume squash. And just to remember, you need solids to grow, right? No, wait, I need the ethanol over here. Okay, I'm just being stupid. I wanted the carbon sink down there, and they need the solid, right? They only need the ice, so I don't actually need liquid pipes down here. That was silly of me. Sometimes I think about like too many things at once. You can use cinnabar for piping. Interesting. Doesn't sound that great. No, I'm gonna use it for other stuff for now. And I also need like the ballot farm times. Those are part of the farming up here, right? Yeah, okay. I can work with that. I would like to get fluxes up to 8 over here. Anyone? You're cramped and elderly? I should probably get rid of at least one of you. You're also elderly. You are how old? 94, 92. Your reproduction 94%. You just okay. I'm gonna attack you. Rip flocks in just a moment. Priorities, can I get you to do that stuff? Okay, you bite back. Rip you. I hope nobody eats that meat. I would like you to barbecue it. You know, before something bad happens. Okay, you have the shearing station done. Obviously, we need the royal ones to get gold. Gold would be amazing, because we're currently kind of struggling with, like, having a proper pump in here. Like, I would just use something temporary in here, but having a gold pump would definitely improve the situation. I would be say, like, gold improves by 50 degrees, right? So I don't need steel. That would be great to switch like that. Okay, farm tiles. I need regular farm tiles down here, though. no wait. All of you. Farm tiles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, I guess. I mean, slightly more than I needed, but it's fine. I've also been thinking about storage. But maybe put that next to here, but come on, that's kind of stupid probably. CO2 is getting lowered, and here I'm gonna open up that shaft a little bit, like until over here. I would still like this to be closed off. Right, I can probably do like a manual airlock just so the CO2 actually stays inside of here. Airlock. Yeah, sure. What did I just research? Researched. Okay. Still processing that. I don't actually need the ethanol right now. I mean, I have like an ethanol pump up here. That's more than fine. You are looking for food. Okay. You should also be laying eggs, by the way, right? I should probably get those out of here. How am I dealing with eggs for now? I could definitely do it manually for now. Egg. Because there should be a lot inside of there. And I can just relocate you, I don't know, next to the heater for now. Over here. What like you is just so the people aren't cramped. By people I obviously mean Floxes, at least the ones inside of here. And then on duties, please move them up here. Should be great, right? And we also need to store more wood in general. I mean, we need more wood in general, especially if we want to go the ethanol route, so. Sludge press? I can't even see it. Why are you telling me that there's something hidden there? That kind of bothers me a little bit. Okay, I want some of you down there. I can never use oxyferns when I play normally, because on the planets where you are supposed to use them, like, they're only worth it wild because your problem is water, right? Like in the forest kind of settings. And outside of the forest settings, you generally have enough water where you don't really have to bother with them. You can just go for, you know, regular setups. Like the regular spawn setup at least. So, yeah. I should probably put like a storage bin next to it to put ice into. So, just so they don't have to run as far. More of you. And we should be able to create like a lot of oxygen here very, very quickly. And again, I want to have like another stable here soon. It bothers me so much, to be completely honest. I don't know if that is a bug or if that's just something I need to research first. You should be harvesting stuff. Definitely have to add the, like, I don't know, give like an 8 priority. This is like really important. Like, they should be working on the oxygen first all the time. Do I want this or this? Probably more science. Science is better in the beginning. Yeah. And we got an achievement for that, obviously. And we can choose another blueprint. Is there something cool that I want to have? Like another farmer would be great. Gourmet is... Frostproof, we still haven't gotten one of those. Decorating a ranch, we could use another rancher soon. And like, decreased machinery isn't that important actually. I feel like the Ari is probably the best one. The second one would probably be the Ruby. Sure. You're going to help with farming for now, and then I'm gonna spec you into ranching later on. You are going into farming. Give me a farmer set. And priorities, and I also need like a new schedule and stuff. Farming, ranching is like the most important. Then you're going to be farming and then decorating. Or like technically decorating then farming. But you can't actually be that precise. I mean, could be, but I'm too lazy to check everything, so. We need a bed. Maybe 2. Just preparing already. Processing all of those. Please build like one of each. And then we need like a new schedule. And we already have one. And Mari is going over there. Nice. That should be enough. I hope the work is going to work. You're delivering some ice. You are growing. That's amazing. I want to put some ice in here. At some point at least. And you're consuming 2 kilograms. Wait. 2... Okay, 2 grams. I was like, 2 kilograms is like a little bit much. 2 grams of CO2 all the time. I mean, you know... That should at least like work like a vacuum and get all the CO2 out of my base. Sooner rather than later, hopefully. And then we should be generating enough oxygen by oxalite. And we should probably open that one. Then I would like to move you, critter, those two, until I have... How many can I actually... Like, I know those are large critters. They probably want more space. 16 cells, that's... Normally it's 8 cells, right? I can just do the math. 16, yeah. No, wait, it's 6 critters then, right? Should be fine, right. I might have completely messed on the math, but who cares? I mean, it's still math, right? Math always works out. Gonna get you. You're probably going to get hungry real soon. But this project should actually progress quite quickly. Once like everyone is done with like the small tasks around here. Okay, finally getting more oxygen. I do like that I'm able to ration those so easily. Yeah, you know. Makes it a lot easier to be aware of all this stuff, but you are definitely losing weight quite quickly. Or mass, I mean. It's more mass than weight. But who cares? Can I mop you up? And we have a few tons. That should be fine. Like 8-ish tons? 9-ish tons of ethanol. We should be able to work with that for a long time. Okay, you're over here now. Scale grow. I mean, wait. Can I also shear you? Did I miss that? Oh yeah, right. You produce reed fiber. That's amazing, actually. Since I can't actually get it any other way currently. I still want the golden variant at some point, but you know, for now it should be fine. And like once I have the firepower, I can probably put that one over here. I mean, it's kind of terrible that I moved the lab over here. I can probably move that later on. Once I'm not as frantic. Ooh, I found the teleporter. Nice. Can I see the location? See more blueprints? They're different. I didn't know that there are blueprints for those. Are they new? Or is it just like a default option? Industrial automation stuff. Oh, I can make them pink. Oh, okay. Do I have them unlocked? Like I remember, like I mentioned this, I got the new DLC gifted. I didn't know. Do I just have them now? I didn't actually check yet. Wire? No. Huh. I might be misreading something over there. Which one is the supply closet? I mean, all again? Like, how do I have to unlock them? I mean, those are locked. This is not locked. Is it just that I don't have it enabled? That might be it. Like, I do have this already, but it might have not installed properly, or I have to press the button in the main menu for it to turn on. That could be it. That could be it. But it might be something for the next stream. Okay, you are eating. That's nice. We do have ethanol now. A few kilograms at least. I can shear you soon. I just need to... Might be smarter to actually do the tiles first, right? I don't know why I didn't start with those. I shouldn't have like a lot of those plants, like the wild plants left. I don't actually know if we can get pips here real easily. Oh, I did actually miss the biobot as well. Obviously, we're playing with all the story traits, so this is one of those things. I never really thought that this one was useful, I have to admit. I tried it out, it just took like too much work to really set up, and then, you know, at some point you can just accept it. I didn't expect you. Inspecting the poster. Nothing to inspect over here. But I don't really want to do a lot with the traits currently. Like, I mean, this one definitely. There's also a computer podium over there. I'm guessing there's going to be like a, what's it called, like an elevator? Like one of those not functioning ones that you had like in the Gravitas base in space originally. So. We're out of power once again. Which makes sense. I mean, we're also not using that much. Out of order? Are you also out of order? Ooh, do I have somebody who cleans? Life support, tidying. Ren is going to do that. Oh, Lindsay, I guess. Or do you just not have anything to do? Lindsay. Oh, tidying is +1. Okay. Well, at least as long as we're making progress, I don't actually mind. I might have to do put like another outhouse there at some point, but I'm always worried that they are going to miss like the whole situation there. Okay, we are running out of CO2 over there as well. Is this? Oh, okay, this is the tree that I'm planted over here. Idylla flower. Nice. We have some more. Oh wait, it's the same. Paddy still. Very delicious. We have a few squashes over there. We can probably just dig over here. I mean, there's a door, so I don't actually mind doing that. Dig over here. And then we can get some iron. This, whatever this is. We can harvest those guys, and we can also wrangle you. That would be amazing. It's like one thing to do still today. Like there are like one or two things I want to finish. Like mostly, to be fair, those are completely done now. And you're also almost done growing. So we are going to produce like a lot of oxygen soon. I do like that. Once this door is built, I can also, you know, expand the shaft over there. I want to have another thing over here soon. This is also going to be level 8. Probably the same length, I'm guessing. Also going to be, you know, priority 4. Don't care about it right now. And then we are going to dig in a priority 4. We might need like a lot of ethanol, but this might also just be a second one of those flocks farms. They are, you know, kind of easy to keep happy. By the way, you needed phosphorite, right? Phosphorite, I should probably put you over here as well. Also, I should move some eggs. Yep, there's another egg in here. And the next egg is probably also inside of here. Yeah, don't really care about the wild ones currently. Just mostly so those guys aren't cramped. Okay, you're getting pet for just a second and then you stop because you're hungry. Okay. Yes, if I am hungry I also go to the toilet first. It's the rules. Apparently. Then I'm gonna prioritize the move over there, you know. Looking forward to automating all of that stuff. I'm a big fan of like automating all the ranches. As fast as possible at least. Okay, so you are spilling. That's not the biggest issue right now. I mean, it's kind of an issue. Can I place some regular tiles? What's over here? This is granite. Yeah, sure. Let's just lock you in like this. I hope you are not going to get stuck like that. Okay, how about this? Now I'm gonna place a manual airlock instead. And then I'm just gonna not let them go through here. So this can just, you know... You're still not analyzing that. Ah, that's okay. We can do that like once it's filled up. I mean, it's going to get like a lot of heat into the system until like all the ice stops freezing. At least, you know. We will live with that for now. Okay, I want to see the the brushing animation. Look at him. How friendly. Good boy. Yeah. Be happy about this work. Okay, how... You're probably going for the first time, right? Wilderness. Oh, it's the second time already. Nice. Okay, you're going to harvest like a lot of oxygen. Nice. Look at all the oxygen we're producing already. It's actually a lot quicker than I thought. Again, like I only have oxyphons to compare it to, and like oxyphons, again, I don't really like. At least if you are playing without glitches, because with glitches you can obviously like dupe them, but you generally don't have enough to really make a difference in my opinion. But if you're duping them, you might be able to plant like enough for a few dupes to at least live off of those. Can I please build the pipes? Where are we at it? How fast recharge going? You're almost done. That's nice. Getting some dirt in there. Nice. And then you need water. Aren't you being operated on? We have 500 kilograms of water here and here. Nice. Okay. So I don't have to worry about that. You're working on this. I need to get some power in here. Yes, we're cooking. All this edible stuff. Those skewers still. They should really last for quite a long time. I still don't know, how do dupes prioritize food, by the way? I'm actually not sure. If they actually take the oldest food first. Or at least the one that's going to spoil soonest. Like when it comes to making a choice between like the same type of food. Would be amazing if they did, but I don't actually think that's how this game works. I mean, there are like already so many, you know, calculations going on all the time. I could see them just saving on that a little bit. Okay, I want to get those tiles going. I'm just gonna plant all of them and we can expand. No, I'm not gonna place all of them. I'm gonna place like 4 for now. Or 5, I guess. And also the pipes behind them. Before I overdo it. Okay, you're going to freeze in a second, but I want to check out your stuff. No, wait, I should have probably checked out this one. Just those ones. Regular ones probably eat the same, right? 44% growth per cycle, okay. How much are you growing though? 9 cycles, so I definitely need a multiple of those. Maybe I should build like all the tiles. Maybe that wasn't actually too much. Worst case, I'm gonna get some more food. I always forget it's like 44% of like the plant's growth in a cycle, or if it's like 44% of a complete plant. Because those are obviously 2 different things. Some ore, pacifist, building, doctoring, frostproof early bird. It's actually, like, the Quinn is decent. Building is fine. Doctor, like, at least having 1 doctor later on could be nice. I don't feel like I'm ever going to use this skill, but, like, early birds is good. Like, we have the food, we just don't have all the oxygen, but having like another builder would be amazing. Hey Quinn, welcome aboard. You're going to be our builder. You're going to get like a funny hat, and you also need a schedule where you can make use of all the early bird stuff. By the way, can I shift? Oh, I can duplicate schedules now. That's nice. I would actually like to be able to move them and order them, because I like to have like 1 schedule for each. You know, I'm just gonna do that. Copy all of those. They're going to be all work for now. I mean, I should have probably... Oh, wait, I can actually swap them. That's nice. And I don't actually need to prepare all of the schedules. And I can instead just go for an early bird one. I'm always moving by 2 currently, right? Yeah. So... I would start there. And then the next one would be those ones. Because obviously I want to get them out of bed before anything, like the bonuses actually start working. And I'm gonna move you to the very top. You're not working. Wait, what? Do I have to play the game? Okay, it's not working. That's kind of annoying. Okay, I'm still gonna just put Quinn in here. That's fine. I'm gonna survive. It's okay. Probably. I'm gonna complain about it all the time, but I'm gonna survive. Wait, I wanted to research distillation stuff, not the other one. Okay, priorities. Quinn, you're definitely going to be another builder and digger. And you're also going to do doctoring first. You can't attack, that's okay. We don't need those many, like all the dupes to be able to attack. And you're going to build now, okay. You should also get like your bonuses in just a second, which is again very amazing. I do like having all those bonuses. Look at all the oxygen, it's like actually breathable down here. We should be able to survive soon. I would love to be able to move the code rack just because I like to have like the decoration buildings. I might just destroy it though at some point. Let's be honest. But not for now. For now, I'm still believing that I'm gonna be able to use it at some point. And, you know, at least like for decoration, I know that there's no proper use for those. I might just have to install like a mod that allows me to place all those buildings at some point. Also, please build those next, whatever you're doing. I would like to have less of a wet floor here. That's probably just a few kilograms. They should actually freeze. I don't know where the limit is though. Thinking about it. I'm guessing they're just collecting. And yeah. Yeah, it's nice, it's warm. You like it warm, right? I like being warm. Every once in a while at least. So let's build the airlock, please. Okay, you should be able to finish that. Quinn is great at building. Perfect. Now I would like for every one of you just to go that way. You know, I was wondering why nobody researched the saltwater geyser, but obviously they can't climb over there if I haven't finished the ladders. That's on me. That's on me. Okay, you have finished this research. Then I would like to go back to sound amplifiers. For now, refinement, we should have an ethanol distiller. They're going to produce a lot of CO2. I can feed you manually, right? I should be able to. I'll place you here. And add like another pipe here. And I'm gonna do it like via bridge, so I first empty the tank over here. Right, if I check this one, I'm producing dirt here, right? Ethanol. Yeah, I'm gonna get polluted. That's great. I'm gonna also produce a lot of CO2, which is great for the plants down here. It's going to somewhat help out in the beginning. We might actually have to still create a room for that, because I know the ethanol distiller produces a lot, and I mean a lot of CO2. It's crazy how much it produces. Okay, I need to plant you. And it should work out at some point. How do I prioritize planting those though? Do I want to prioritize it? Probably not. They are mostly here so my big old pets don't starve to death. Okay. And this thing should also be fine in just a moment. What about you, by the way? You're glum because you're already tame, right? Okay, and what about you? You're probably not tame. Yeah. Wildness still exists. Okay, like, current plan is I'm gonna finish this cycle. This is going to be like, you know, another setup with like... And then the stream actually made like about as much progress as the last one, just cycle-wise. And then we will see how we can continue. Okay, I would still like to produce like all the stuff I need for an Admiral, or like a Swarm setup soon. Swarms are still way too useful for that. Maybe... Wait. Did I research the desalinator already? No, I'm gonna do that first. You know, like, salt water in general, like water in general, is always useful. I don't need to swamp. This is actually working as well as I hope. Okay, something's ready to be harvested. So we should be creating a lot of oxygen now. I mean, it's getting kind of bluish here. Now you can see like some hints of light blue. How much are you producing again? Like 30 something kilograms per harvest? 36. Again, like, shouldn't it be 60 kilograms per dupe? Yeah, so like 2, which is bad because I just added another dupe, so it doesn't actually fit anymore. I might actually have to add like another plant or 2 over here. But that can wait, I guess. Okay, we have finished this one again, so we can actually groom them. Nice, we can also get some reed fibers. Do I need them for anything? Don't need you guys currently, just checking if there's something I really care about currently. Not really. You're waiting for some wood? Oh, sorry, some skills. I do like assigning some skills. Better digging? Sure. And you can go into construction for now. As a mix. I know you're currently our main rancher, but that's not going to stay that way for long. Look at those bags. Yeah. I hope you grow scales currently. Wild just 8. Okay, so if you eat, you actually improve that. I know you need irrigation. Would be amazing if somebody could finalize that setup over there. Gonna build that one, and then somebody's probably going to fill the refinery at some point. How much wood do we have left? 11 tons. That's not the best. You're going over there. As long as we have some power, it should start working. Errands. Stop getting interrupted, please. Just finish. I believe in you guys. You can do it. You know? Maybe the dupes can't do it. Maybe they're incapable. Who knows? Okay, you're going through here to get some igneous rock. Probably to get some more piping done. Hopefully. Nice. Okay, this should be the end of that. And you should be able... Oh wait, we are pumping already. Somebody did it. Nice. Let's see, let's see. I hope it's going to last long enough until we actually start producing a lot. Like, I'm not that worried though, you know. We might just have to increase the other production of our lumber for now. Okay, something starts growing here. Nice, and we already got an egg. That's amazing. There's another egg that I should probably relocate inside of here. I feel like they are going to take some time to lay another egg. Right, like reproductive cycle, status. You just laid one, you need 8. Okay, so it's like 11 cycle, no, 12, 13 cycles-ish? I mean, it's not the slowest. It's a lot faster than I thought, actually. But still not fast. Okay, you're gonna continue to dig and build the next farm down there. I might just put like another flocks farm down there. Probably fine, right? You're going to need those and phosphorite. Oh wait, I wanted to add phosphorite to my list, right? 22 tons, just so I don't forget. So many of those apples. We probably don't need those many, right? I should probably do the math and then just say that you are never harvesting them. Ooh, more meat. Somebody just died. And we can make some barbecue. Mmm, delicious. Suffocating? Why are you suffocating? Are you stuck there for a second? Maybe. Okay. I was worried there. For just a moment. Okay, it's starting to look a little bit more blue. I do like that. I still wanna put some airflow tiles in there though. Like at least 2-ish. Each time, and maybe some down there. And once that's done, everything should be fine and dandy. And we can at least start preparing for our wood production. One of you. Some power. I mean, they're not running all the time anyway. How much power? Nah, barely too much. That shouldn't be a problem at all. I mean, the oxygen thing is still a problem. You know what? I'm just gonna destroy all of that stuff. It's okay. It's not going to be useful. I just have to live with it. It's fine. And then we can add like some more of those plants. Like as many as we have. And again, like we have to keep the carbon dioxide sink down here. Kind of, which is why I have the door installed, just so most of it actually lands here and we can actually produce stuff. What are you doing there? You're probably harvesting something? Yeah, okay. I should probably not make you harvest those plants down here. It's probably not a wise decision, but I can leave it for, you know, future me. Okay, we have the first barbecue. I do like that. Barbecue is great. We're going to copy those settings. Get like all the plants ready. And we should produce a lot more now than we need. Once this is done. And once this is done, you know, this has been a cycle 30. It was actually a cycle more than I actually wanted to stream. And then we can end. I just don't want to forget it for now. So, come on. I believe in you. You can do it. I know that there are new printables available, but I'm gonna check those out in the next stream probably. Okay, Quinn, I believe in you. You can do it. One last dig. And you don't have enough oxygen. Okay. Come on, I believe in you. Finish it up. And then we are done for the day. I believe we can probably improve our oxygen somewhat. Mathematically, unless I completely mismathed that. It should be working soon. You still have some oxalate up there, just for emergencies. I'm gonna leave it there for now though. But they're like, look at those, they're almost grown, so like in just a bit we are going to get like a lot of oxygen again. Obviously the problem is that we are not constantly producing oxygen, but instead we are producing it in bursts, which can be annoying, but if we add like some more floor tiles here, it's probably going to work, right? Right. But yeah, we have some meteor showers. By the way, what kinds of meteors do we have on this map? I'm gonna check that one out first. I see nectar. Liquids? How do I... Bonbon tree? A light concentrated solution of sucrose dissolved in water. Can I produce sucrose out of that? Yeah, oh that's cool. Out of snow. That's cool. Probably going to be important at some point. Anyway guys, thank you all for hanging out. I'm going to end it here. And again, like this stream has been working again. I don't know what was the problem. Like, obviously it happens during my birthday stream, right? You know, to be fair, I knew that it wasn't a long stream anyway, but still. Yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I hope you enjoyed. I will definitely continue Oxygen Not Included at some point. It's probably going to be something I just, you know, drop into every once in a while. I know that like most of the stuff I normally stream is like more story focused, and that kind of requires me to kind of be in the right, you know, mindset and stuff. And this I can just hop into every once in a while just because, you know, it's, again, one of my favorite games ever. So I don't actually mind streaming it every once in a while whenever I kind of just need a break from stories, I guess. And also I kind of still want to figure out how all the mechanics in the new DLC work. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna end it here. See you next time, and bye-bye!